Okay, so, oh my gosh, what is going on? Hope everyone is having a great morning. Oh gosh. So it is the top of the week, and so this week everything is aligned. All I have to do is show up. My gosh. Oh, by the way, I thought I only had 4 jobs. I have 5. I forgot one. I just forgot one. But that one is still in process. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Um, so yeah, YouTube is gonna be my 6th. But I'm not sure about the one that is in limbo. Um, I mean, definitely there's potential, but I'm just not real sure. The ones that I actually agreed to, those I am certain about. Oh, and then let's skip ahead. Yeah, so back to YouTube. I didn't realize how therapeutic this can be. Come in and talk about it. Yeah. Okay. So, um, sending all positive energies, good energies, and um, 4 days into the 3 days. I think is it 3 or 4? I think it's like 4 days, something like that. 3.5 days of the divine masculine. So we're bringing in that energy. This is all about activities, actions, and things like that. Stepping into your space, bringing about those relationships, coveted relationships. Oh, I'm learning a lot. Oh my gosh. So I'm learning about questions. Is it asking questions? And I never do. So it always makes me feel cringy to ask because it's like I feel like I'm asking something I already know the answer to. So it comes across as it was never meant to be responded to. So I'm trying to figure it out. But yeah, I I guess I have to kind of trip my mind a bit. Like maybe really be consider the fact that yes, each call people are listening and they need to know. And because I know what's going on internally, and even if the client and I knows what's going on internally, everybody else doesn't. So I may have to trick my mind into thinking in that way. But I will figure it out for sure. I'm gonna get the hang of it. I have to bring all that inside information out. 'Cause I know that when I'm connected with a client, it's like there's a lot of I can read between lines, and other people are listening on the outside, and what? Like, how do you do that? How are you getting your answers? Because it goes back to when they say, when your teacher says, the professor says, I want to see your work. I want to see if you know how to do this. But that's not even a process. But it's like letting everybody know what's going on, basically. I'm saying out loud. It's like, why did you say that out loud? So, but I don't want to attempt this with my clients already. I'll try it, but it gives me this uneasy feeling like I'm asking. I don't want to ask. I never ask questions. I don't even rely on names and birth, but they need that in the beginning of the reading because it represents it's for the advertisements and things. So you have to show the formalities so that everything is tallied or calculated. Things like they only have 20 seconds or something like that to get the information they need. They want to listen to that piece, and like I say, make sure quality, make sure it's quality. But then once I'm past that, I can get right into which I enjoy. That's what I look towards to be doing. Yeah. So yeah, so 4 days. I didn't bring my. Oh yeah, I have my calendar that I drew up. Yeah, it's in there. But I know pretty much what's going on with it. Just a little bit. So this this last little 3 to 4 days is the divine masculine meeting up with the divine feminine. Divine feminine was the well, I want to say the 30th to the 10th, and then from the 10th onward, the 18th is when we phase out of the constellation into further into Sagittarius, and then um, the, the energy stops exactly at the cusp. How I love the way that spirit teaches me how to observe time. Um, yeah, because it's like, well, it's the 30th has like 8 days. But like, okay, why do ladies get 10? Well, there's a lot going on because they're started on the 30th, 29th, the 30th, and then goes. So right now, the energies, like, oh, by the way, men universally as like a soul group don't even know each other. By the way, um, like they say one word. Like I'll ask them. I already know what you're gonna. Like right now, I'm like I already know what you're gonna ask. But see, that's what I'm talking about. I don't like to ask questions, so I have to. It feels like I pause to ask them a question that I already know, and sometimes it comes across as rhetoric. I'm like, it's like okay. So what would you like to start out? And it's like, you're gonna say relationships. So that's my point. Right now, the fellas are, the men are talking about relationships. They want relationships. So it's very interesting because usually I'm only speaking to men about like investments, which I did get last night. And the gentleman that I was reading for, he actually asked about his brother's marriage. Um, yeah, so usually the ladies ask that question. But I always felt that the men asked the very same questions as the ladies, but they would just speak to a lady's psychic. But only when they would speak to me, they're asking about like money, finances, or if the woman will call, or if she's checking him out. But like this is very specific, like yeah, very specific. So I'm having the same nature conversations typically found in women's conversations with males interested in women. I love it. I love it all. I love it. And yeah, now my men who are regulars, of course, we talk about anything and everything. Um, their relationships are going fabulous. Now, as an observer, I'm thinking, yeah, it's about relationships, and of course, if men who are contemplating relationships is going to make them want this even more. my, uh, Based on I think in my mind, my imagination, my male clients are really having success right now with the woman of their interests. So hopefully, we'll continue. Oh, so I'm already beginning to get information for the next in Sagittarius. Sagittarius is we're only less than a week away, something like that. And yeah, that energy is about being grounded within your connections. It depends on what the subject is. It could be grounded within a relationship, which I'm finding people right now, like the partners, man and woman, are coming together right now. And so this is where they become cemented in their connections to each other. So I'm guiding my men to the men are saying it their own way, but they do want they want this to be long term. They want to know, like, when they're asking similar questions to what the females were asking. That is, what is so different about having sex with them as opposed to their exes, and like, what is it about him that she likes? Usually it's the other way around. Usually, like, well, what does he like about me? They're just sort of just to get together. I don't mind, to be honest. So very fascinating how um, the guys are opening up. Like the balance, in fact, of me, because these are the women that I receive are dominant. So now it's like it's balancing out. Like well, I'm getting more males, but I've really the male the percentage of males I'm working with, I mean, I haven't made so I put so much energy into them. So maybe if that good luck is starting to reflect. Maybe that's why. But yeah, they're coming out of, and that's in each separate platform that I'm visible on. Yeah, I spoke to men on each platform. I like it. I like it. Yeah, but I still want to work with my ladies because I like raising their awareness, to be honest. And I like to see them grow as people. But I also like to see them matched up with the right person. And so, and now a good person, decides to go, hey, I want to see what's going on. Um, oh, and hi. Good to speak with you. Hope you're having a fabulous day. Hope it's a good day for you. Morning, my time is morning, and I am enjoying relaxing. We are in our closer. We're not even winter season, but goodness gracious. Our weather kind of weather is different. I was like, oh gosh, I would of course I was determined. I was like, I want my cocoa. I went out there anyway, but it was like, and oh man, I'm excited and also dreading. I'm like, I have to deal with this. Like we're starting this week, but it's gonna be exciting though because, my gosh, I just realized it's like you've been saying you have like 5 jobs. Oh, I have 6. Well, so I'm waiting. One is still ironing out a little bit. It has its potential, but 5 are secure. 4, excuse me, 4 are secure. Is that correct? Oh, I have 5. I would say I have 4. I have 5. YouTube. I was counting. Okay, I'm putting out to the universe. YouTube. I'm working on my YouTube. Yeah, that's why I got them all. I know exactly what to do. I'm aligned with my special people, my soul tribe. And you all are finding me. I just need to find consistency, and yeah, I do need to do that. I'm working on it. Okay, I'm working on being consistent, and like whenever I post something, I'm actually doing. This last time though, I had to duck y'all. I had like a serious interview. Cause that feeling when you're gonna get when you got it. Like I passed all my tests, and I know I got it. I know. So I was like, I always tell people this. I like how much I understand. I'm empathetic. Yeah, they should have texted you. It only takes 2 minutes, but I get it now. When your mind is in the zone, you're like everything else is just on hold, and you're like, yeah, come on, let me sign already. Don't change your mind. That's the mode I was in, even though I could have just like, oh yeah, in between time, oh, I just move this date up to schedule up. No, I was like, get this contract. I did it too, guilty. But now I'm glad that universe makes me walk these paths so I can understand it. So when I talk about it, I also can connect with that energy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm getting used to people kind of coming in, they kind of window shop me, like, hello. Um, so, yeah, I talk about anything. I just wrote in my new bio, just started a position, and it's a little sick. One of the statements is that we can talk about any topic that you like. So it's not just restricted to money and relationships, because I work with clients every day, and yeah, this is my in between time. They talk about an array of things, even people who they haven't seen but they work with, So, so we talk about it just all like this is broad areas of what we can discuss. It's not all just about just those two areas. I mean, you can chalk it down up to, well, those relationships that are business related. Okay, you can say it like that. Or these are friends, or people who are like, being sort of kind of pushing them away, or like moving away from them, I guess. Oh, yeah. I guess. I mean, we can chalk it up to that, but it's very specific, very detailed, and usually it's about a very like detailed area that it just doesn't qualify in relationships. Or it's like also personal growth is in there as well. So yeah, but I just stopping in just a little bit, and making these, sort of making connecting all the dots. This is what's on the list. Okay, I still have 2 days before my life gets perfect chaos, beautiful chaos. This is the chaos we want. We're gonna pull in all the wonderful things, but the only thing is we have to maintain them all. Yeah, it's gonna be a ruckus, but that's what makes it exciting, because each of them are guaranteed rewards. They come with rewards. So it's not, when I say chaos, it's not, like negative stuff I'm fighting, I'm fending off. Nothing to fend off. I just have to like see them through. See them through and get the reward at the end. Deliver, I get rewarded. That's the in fact, that's everybody's chaos. That's a universal experience. I'm explaining to people. They're like waiting for something bad to happen, and they're having these odd dreams about being in tornadoes. But and I'm explaining to them that there are 3 words in this place. I know exactly what realm what part of the realm they're in. This is the realm where I saw, because I was like observing, I was like, what do these? They gotta mean something. The symbologies, and some of them are like things we needed to clear, like there are things that they cleared. So they're the form of objects, but actually they're events. Mm-hmm. And the words there that on the timeline connect you to is the words win, winner, won. So these are what we needed. These are the 3. All of that to get to these 3 elements, to get to the energy that is constructive. Like a rest. It's like a mission. And then you're on. Then the dream continues, and you're on your next journey to a psychic space, which is a conversation today. And you arrive there, and you're acknowledged, and this is a place where we begin to start fresh, but a higher vibration. This is a much higher, much needed and desired vibration. This is where people want to be. So we're setting all this new energy up. It's good. It's a very good space to be in at this time. Especially when it's all about the things you have. Like, it's about appreciating things you have. Um, Like, I was explaining to this gentleman, about his relationship. I said, this is where your partner is thinking, she's going to say, um, like, why would I exit now? Look at all what we have. Like, she's trying to convince him Um, and so I was guiding him that the changes that she's making or the changes that he's seeing, he's admiring it, but it's kind of making him uneasy. Like, what does it mean? Like her actions. And I was letting him know that it doesn't mean that she's closing doors. It means she's more opening the doors and showing the opportunity that presents itself. It has all the potential to be the relationship that he and she wants in the end. And bring in the new year, and also this can be a long-term relationship. So I was like talking to him, so getting him to get back centered. And by the way, like informed him that he's in his power right now, and sometimes um, like men have, at least the men I've been with, have also allowed women to take more lead. So I was explaining to him that the lead that we're talking about, or the initiatives that we're talking about, or pursuing a relationship, pursuing him, is, it sounds funny, but I spoke with her. I like, look, and now when I say she's in her power, she's in her intuition, she's in her creativity, she's in her desires and emotions. And I was like explaining to him that right now the guys are just have been admiring, the beauty of the world, the women. And but she's also wanting you to tell her exactly what you want, what you need, and where you're at in your thoughts and emotions. So he's getting to understand that he's meant to actually, like, now that he's coming to his power, he's meant to balance hers, because it doesn't like go and then it just falls off. No, it continues. It's just the counterpart comes in and creates a beautiful balance. Mm-hmm. So that's the kinds of conversations that I'm starting to begin to understand with the readings. Now, I'm understanding now that this is about finding balance, encouraging potential, planting the seeds, bridging, and then it's more spiritual words we use is reconciliation. Of course, that's linked with healing and soul work. The healing side doesn't even mean like healing a wound. It means like a relationship that you couldn't have, and so you had a difficult time connecting with relationships. Now you can connect with relationships, and that's the bridge. But these relationships at this time are quite special. And that's what makes the reading so authentic right now to people, because like the guys are coming in and saying specifically one word, relationship. Like, okay, we want to talk about relationships. It's like lighting up all across the universe, where the men or males has relationships. And the ladies are the ones who are asking about all of the variables. Connect the dots. Yeah. Grounded, and then we get to finally looking at all the things we have here in a little bit. So kind of like, okay, let's do a check. Let's see what we have, and but I'm thinking a treasure box. That's the image out of my mind, like a box or something where you keep precious things, and looking at all the things that you have now, that you've acquired, and then we continue from there. So I'll have to see what happens next. But I love reading. I love reading the story. Let me see if that gives me a hint, if it's even open. Let's see. Can we be given any hints? Any hints? Any hints? Oh yeah, I'm about to go into meditation. All right. Okay. Right. Realms communicating new conversations, changing conversations. Okay. Some conversations can also bring understanding. There it is. Mercury. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Understand. There it is. and more communication. Personal journey. Mm. Who's intuitively thinking of future? We know harmony. This is the best time to harmonize with. If it's divine masculine for you, it's divine feminine for her, or for the other person maybe. Harmonizing. I believe in polarities of energy, but I'm just being very tangible right now, okay? Because I'm saying male and female, right? But I do believe in polarity energies. Like it's very sophistication of nature. Like a male can have a strong Venusian vibration, but still divine masculine come through. And also same with women, right? So though yes, the Venus is channeling her and she's attracted. She's like unwanted attention, but that also that divine masculine is very sophisticated details, bringing out that to create the balance that's needed. What I'm trying to say, everybody's welcome, but definitely male and female. Those they pull together. These polarities, divine. We can say, as we say, divine. Both of them, really. Gosh, yeah, it's all about the personal side of things. And what? Okay, so 9 and 10. Okay, so okay, we can find out even what the balances are. Emotions, which that's why we need the other one to cause us to feel. Feel vibrations. Okay, what's the other one? Oh, and communication, to talk, to communicate. Oh, that means words are being matched to our emotions. Communicate effectively to both sides, male and female. Polarity energies for some, for others. Okay. So, don't throw away a meeting. Do not cancel. Get there or reschedule, but be ready if you have to get to the meeting. You can't. You gotta keep with the schedule you produce. Stay on it, but actually make the schedule happen. Make the meeting happen. Keep the schedule as close as possible. Of course, you can push it up a bit because it is between now and the 18th. As long as you get it done before the 18th. Okay, so the 16th, that's okay. All right. I'm speaking like I had to do that. Oh gosh. Okay, all right. So we got down with that. Okay, so now we know somewhat what's going on. So I think that the pivotal moment is we have to where everything meets. You have to meet and even physically meet if it's a meeting. If it's through the fifth dimension, or as we say, if it's maybe through phone, internet, chat, that's okay. Still a meeting, okay? But in other words, even though they may be a little funny, fishy, they may be strange, something that you've never explored before, remember, maybe this exploration is what helps you to awaken other skill sets that have been dormant. Maybe they've always been there, and now you're taking notice of them, what you've been doing all along. Skill sets and abilities. Okay, so well, I'm going to mosey on, and I'm going to try to take it easy for the day. One more day, and then I'm going to come in here all nervous, probably tomorrow, because this is the week. It's going to get exciting. I'm nervous, but I work good under pressure. I'm on my toes. I'm one of those. I can walk, talk, and chew gum at the same time. All right. I'll see y'all in a little bit.